Hello there people, this is Bruce Be Cool or Nintendbruce, and today on Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Decade Duels we're up against Abie / Abie, however you pronounce it. So what does he have going on? He's got a Burn deck, but not one which inflicts damage extremely quickly. It's one that stalls you off as long as possible and does like a large amount of damage over time. So let's go through his cards and see what that involves. So in terms of stalling, he's got quite a few magic and traps in his deck. So the main stalling cards there are Wall of Revealing Light, where basically he pays a multiple of 1,000 life points and stops you attacking. So if he simply pays 3,000 life points, then that's a lot of monsters that can't attack him. He's also got Nightmare Wheel, which inflicts 500 damage on each of his standby phases and stops one of your monsters, well, moving basically, so you can't change battle position or attack. He's got the usual Gravity Bind, Level Limit Area B, and then a few other ones are Messenger of Peace, Swords Revealing Light, and Nightmare Steel Cage. Now, I can't count off the top of my head, but that's well over 10 cards I believe he's got. So you'd want something which would get rid of a lot of his magic and traps, so Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, Royal Decrees, is it, like I say, it's a lot of continuous cards going on there. And if you wipe out his magic and traps, then he's only got a few monsters which are irritating. Those irritating ones are the ones causing those little bits of damage I was talking about. So, for example, the ones he's got here, Volcanic Slicer, Solar Flare Dragon, they cause 500 damage. There's also Stealth Bird and Lava Golem, which will cause 1,000 damage per turn. So you've got to watch out for those. If you're lucky enough to wipe out his magic and traps though, and he summons a Lava Golem, then you've got a 3,000 attacker monster, which is quite nice. Other than that, as you can see now, there's the usual black Salvo, where obviously that's going to synchro summon for Dark Strike Fighter most of the time, but he does have a few other synchro monsters in there as well, so just be a bit wary of them. I haven't seen him summon anything else, but you know, just be careful. He's got them there for a reason, really. So in terms of what else is good against him then, I've already mentioned about getting rid of his magic and traps. Obviously against burners, another burner is quite good as long as you're a quick burner, and if you could swarm the field as well, then that would be pretty good, so he doesn't get a chance to have his monsters on the field. A lot of his things like Stealth Bird and Blaster are face down, so you might want to consider something which wipes out defense monsters straight away. Say if you've got Tuna, have Red Dragon Archfiend ready, I believe it's called. But other than that, you shouldn't have too much trouble with this guy. Like I say, he's a slow burner. Anyway, any questions or comments, as per usual, whack them down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But in the meantime, you guys take care.